In case you're wondering, there are a number of hidden faces of fear, and I'm going to talk about just two that really kind of have large impacts on society. One is anger. I've learned that when somebody's truly angry with me, if I sit down and let them vent and then ask them what they're afraid of, the truth comes out. 90% of the time, our anger covers something else, and very often that's fear. And so what I've learned to ask is, what has you so angry, and how can I help? And then I lean all the way in. In fact, I had a group I was working with, and I walked in. It was a big company. I walked in, and the CEO was venting. I'd come in about 10 minutes later than the rest. And he was yelling. And he said, I'm angry with everybody. This is not working. And I walked in and he said, and I'm angry with you. And I thought, well, this is good. And I looked at him and I said to him, this is going to be a fun day. We get to go and see where the fear belongs. And the guy next to him said, I told you she'd find something good. It's just all about addressing what we're seeing and not running away from it. So don't run when their fear meets, or your fear meets their fear. So that was one. But the other one that I notice a lot, especially in today's society, is that we don't equip our kids to grow up. And you see a lot of Peter Pan syndrome, people who can't get there. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to leave home. There's failure to launch, you name it. And there are 600 good reasons I don't do well. I have allergies. And now, yes, there are some of you who truly do and can't, but you'll hear all sorts of reasons for somebody not growing up. And you want to ask them, what is the big fear around growing up? I actually have a client whose child told me they did not want to grow up, because if they did, they would have to leave home and then they could never come back again. And that was something they'd heard from their grandmother, who couldn't go back again. So again, if you have Peter Pan syndrome or fear around growing up, or you have a lot of anger, really take the time to honor it and respect it and investigate it, because you may just find that on the other side of that is a whole lot of happiness and a great big adventure waiting for you. And if you want to find out more, come and visit us at Disney World, November the 1st through the 4th, because we're going to be working through your fears and taking you all the way to freedom.